Hello and welcome to this Sunday evening stream. We don't normally stream on a Sunday, so something a little bit different. And of course we are on the West Coast main line today, on the south section between Birmingham and London. We're in the Pendolino, and we are... Let's just acknowledge that. We will be taking this Pendolino from Birmingham all the way... Let's just acknowledge all those warnings. We will be taking this Pendolino from Birmingham all the way to London as an express service. Just give you a nice view of the Pendolino itself. And we'll put our lights on, and then we'll jump into the Voyager, and we'll do a run with that. So I'm looking forward to this. I haven't driven the West Coast main line on a stream before, so something a little bit different. It's nice to see plenty of you already in the chat. So evening Aviation Fan, evening That One Random Doge, evening Del Fox, Lewis, Crazy Plays, welcome into stream. How you all doing? So while we load our passengers up here, we'll have a look round Birmingham. We are an early morning run. It's just coming up to 7:30. Should take us about, I think it's about 75 minutes to do this run. So yeah, be interesting. We should get to London, Euston at about 9:15. I think we are due in. So yeah, a fairly lengthy run. See, we've got some 350s in the station here at Birmingham. It's looking nice. Right, we should be able to depart any second once we get that buzz from the guard. There it is, which we'll acknowledge, release those brakes, and away we go for London. See another 350 just coming into Birmingham. We certainly do get moving now, thankfully. Got to be doing 10 here as we come out of Birmingham New Street. There we go. On our way to Euston. Put a bit of power on as we go up this sort of steep gradient here. There we go, keep powering on. Just get the cursor out of the way. So don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe if you're new here. It really is appreciated. As we finally come out here, we should now step up to 30. There we go, we should be able to put the power on now. This is more like it. It's always such a slow exit from Birmingham New Street. But as soon as we get clear of Birmingham, we should really start to pick up some speed. Should we step up to 40 now? Evening, Floyd. How you doing? Welcome into the stream. There we go. And we soon step up to which goes from 60 to then 100 line speed, so really get shifting. Speeding a little bit there, but it's all good. Got it back under control. There we go. You can see the 100 board coming up. We've already stepped up to 60, so really get to pick up the speed now. Okay, there's 65 and we're still picking up the speed nicely. Welcome into the stream, Samuel. How you doing? Evening Boom. How you doing as well? Sam, you just got the game you wanted today. What did you pick up? Crash Bandicoot. Classic. Amazing. That's a great choice. Evening Lewis, how you doing? Floyd, can I do a 225? Unfortunately, I don't have the 225. There we go. Almost up at 100 now. The thing is, I got the you got the first 3 games, basically just better and newer versions of it. Nice. Boom, out of your ears. I've just turned it down, so apologies. Floyd, do you know what? I don't have many TS Classic DLC, so I'm just starting to expand my collection. I've obviously got what we're driving now, which is West Coast Mainline South. I've got the North Wales Coastline, 5 Circle. Yeah, not many at the moment. Another Pendolino going past. To be slowing for that upcoming 100. Aviation, Samuel, do I have a 6-door near me? I think I do, yeah. Why does the overhead... Oh, we need to be slowing for 100. Let's just make sure we get down. Okay. Why does the overhead lines have 2 lines and then the holder thingy? I'm guessing... Where's my cursor? If I can... Do you mean the upper and lower ones that go... Yeah, not sure, aviation fan. Hi Andrew, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Floyd, couldn't you've done the 221? Yep, we're going to be doing the 221 after this run in the Pendolino. Do you like Pendolinos more? I do really enjoy driving the Pendolinos, yeah. As we run through Birmingham International. Get that speed back up to 110 now. Yeah, travelling on a Voyager is basically like travelling on a low budget airline. Absolutely agreed, Simon. Is this Pendolino straight through to Euston? It certainly is, Andrew, yep. To 110 now, so we'll just come off the power. It should start to get more light as we head into to London, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that, doing this run. I've tried it a little bit. It seems like quite a good run, but I haven't done it for this scenario, should I say. Just a quick thing on your right. Lewis asks, just a quick thing on your right stick on your Xbox One controller. I don't move it, but it still seems to move up and down on its own. I think it's stick drift. Is there any way you can stop this? We have to buy it. I guess, yeah, it does sound like stick drift, but not sure what can be done to fix that, I'm afraid. Probably worth having a Google if anyone in the chat knows. Travelling all the way from London to Birmingham in one go, you're a trooper. Yeah, it's good fun though. Looks interesting. We're going to hit a double yellow here, perhaps. Let's just come off the power. What stop do you call that? It's direct from Birmingham to London. Let's start to slow because of the double yellow. Yes, I know. I'm braking anyway, so it's all good. We're going to do this one. We're going to do this one in the Pendolino, and then after that we're going to do a Voyager run. Probably also sort of similar length as well, so yeah. Now we've got a single. We're definitely following something, I think, because that one, that signal ahead was a red, but it's just stepped up. So we'll just cruise along around 40 for now. What are you thinking of going on the Voyager from A to B? So I've found a scenario that goes from just outside Rugby to Euston, so I think we'll do that one. Class 387 Productions, this should be on Train Sim 4. Yeah, it would be It would be amazing to have the West Coast Main Line on trains in Waterfall. Couldn't agree more. 15600, yeah, absolutely. It's probably a 350 that we're following. Yeah, indeed, Samuel. It's, the Voyager one will be a bit shorter. Acknowledge that double yellow there. Samuel, you're seeing a Class 47 soon. That's pretty cool. Yeah, absolutely, Floyd. I reckon it probably is stopping 350. Keeps it interesting. At least it's not an all green run to London, which is good. In fact, it's now gone green, so let's put that power back on. Del Fox, you made a scenario in Train Sim Mod 3 with an express following a local. That's what happened to you when you drove the express. Yeah, it makes it far more interesting. Samuel, whatever, fast trains in front of the slow train then. Yeah, definitely. It's all good, we're getting back up to speed now. I reckon we'll probably overtake it in Coventry. Another Pendolino, very nice. We're at 100s. We've got 100 coming up, so we'll just come off the power. Let's start slowing for the 80. You thought it was driving a Voyager at first because of the window shape? Yeah, they're very similar, aren't they? Down below 80 now as we roll through Coventry, and I think that's the offending 350 that was holding us up as we overtake it. After Rugby, you'll be passing the Great Old Central Line to Nottingham, Victoria, and Rugby Peter as well. We're both closed. Interesting. Yeah, absolutely, Del Fox. That was the train holding us up, and we can now run up to 125. So we'll be hitting the top speed on this line. So we've still got 92 miles to go to Euston, so we've got a fair old way to go yet. Yeah, there's 105. So got a bit more to speed to pick up. Yeah, with the older horn action going on. There we go, watch us fly by. Back in the cab we go as we are up at 125 now. Andrew, is this a 9 or 11 car Pendolino? Let's have a little count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's an 11 car. Have you had any thoughts about this? The maximum rail speed in the UK is 125. The 4468 Mallard reached 126. What a coincidence. Maybe that's why they made the speed limit 125. Yeah, quite possibly. It's also the fact that most UK routes aren't in a dead straight line. They're very windy. And so anything over 125 is pretty difficult. We're nicely cruising along now at 100 and 125. Let's just check out where we are. Let's sensor the player, might help. There we are, thundering along. See, we've made some good progress already from Birmingham. We'll shortly be coming into Rugby. Thank God we didn't get caught there by the vigilance. And we need to slow down to 75. Just apply that, use brakes. Coming down nicely, we're at under 100 already. There is under 75. As we go on the kind of the flyover here. Another Pendolino, nice. Going over the Trent Valley line from Stafford, there you go. Evening Boom, welcome back into the stream. I'm seeing all the Pendolinos at the moment. Okay, that's a bit strange that that one is missing a rear car. We'll ignore that. As we go through Rugby. And in just a moment we'll be able to get back up to 125. There we go. Back up. Back up to 125. Ignore the dismantled train. Yeah, absolutely. The smoke alarm sign. Yeah, I'm afraid it's pretty loud. I'll turn it down a touch more. That's the safety systems. Got some brilliant route knowledge, Andrew. As we climb over 100 again, as we go through this neutral section. Always into old and new railway lines. That's very cool. It's impressive, the knowledge. Yeah, I hear you, Boom, but that's the safety systems on this Pendolino. To be slowing for this 110 at the tunnel. There we go. Made it just in time. Boom, you gotta go and watch Kaka 420. Enjoy. Have I heard about the Great Train Robbery? I've certainly heard of it, but don't know too many details about it. We can step back up to 125. Delphox, interestingly, the Class 387 could run on DC Metro if the great safety systems were added and the shoes were changed. There you go. What would you think of a 387 on the DC Metro? That's certainly something a bit different. (1963), just between Leighton Buzzard and Cheddington. Yeah, interesting. Hertz and London bus videos. What's my thoughts on Trainspotting Mode 4? I'm reserving judgment on it at the moment. I think, did we need Train Sim World 4? Probably not. It could have been a summer update. Am I pleased that the East Coast Main Line is coming? Absolutely. It's nice that we're getting the 801. I think that'll be very fun to drive. A section of the East Coast Main Line, I get why they chose it, but I don't think it was the obvious choice perhaps a lot of people would have wanted. But yeah, until we see the preview of that next week, I'm really hoping it lives up to expectations. Some of the features are on there are updates, they're upgrades, they're alright enough. For me personally, they don't, a lot of the like livery and scenario designer I don't personally use, so pretty irrelevant for me. I think what's got the biggest potential to make a difference is the suspension improvements, because that will really add to the simulation if it's done right. So for me, that's the biggest thing I'm interested in seeing. But that won't be there on release, so yeah. It's dropped down to 120 in just a second, so we'll come off the power. Slight dab of brakes. No worries. So just, yeah, come off the power now. There's 120. This is a twisty bit here. You can feel the tilt. Let's see if we can see that tilt in action. No, I think we're coming out that twisty bit now. Yep, almost straight back up to 125. There's pretty much 125. Which one do you prefer, the APT or Pendolino? Oh, I think the Pendolino. I've got a real thing for modern trains, so yeah, I think I probably would always go modern. Like, modern as in current day. Just what I prefer. What about you, Andrew? Which do you prefer, the Pendolino or APT? HST or Pendolino? Yeah, so I've got a soft spot for the HST. There's something about them that's just very fun to drive. for the great HST. Yeah, absolutely. So let's see where we are at the moment. Whereabouts are we? Wolverton. So we're just north of Wolverton at the moment. So we're about to pass another service, I think. There we go. There's the Pendolino. I think the Class 90 is very underrated. I can't. I'm trying to think what people think of the Class 90. They're absolutely great workhorses. Obviously now many dragging freight around. And I do like the 90s in that orange Freightliner livery. They do look very nice in that livery. Is this a Voyager, Samuel? No, this is still the Pendolino. Just to prove it. There we go, as we go past the 350. We'll be doing a Voyager. Once we get to Euston, we'll be doing a Voyager service. Just noticed the weird curved shape at the top. Yeah, it does slightly curved, doesn't it? And the interiors are pretty similar as well. '90 is such a great train, but no one ever talks about it. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Agreed, Andrew. Definitely tell the sun's coming up now. It's certainly getting a lot brighter. '90s are smaller but older and stronger brothers with the 91, yeah. Absolutely. We are flying along here. Yeah, certainly can work mixed trains, passengers and freight. Yeah, absolutely. So we've got just over 50 miles to Euston. So we are flying along nicely. That was the old Castlethorpe station just passed by. I did notice the abandoned station. There you go. Great knowledge again, Andrew. Class 91s have the distinctive cooling fan sounds, don't they? It's for cooling the train down if it's too hot and have been using too much electricity. Same applies to diesels, but happens more for electric trains. Yeah, absolutely. Got to cool those traction motors down. Wolverton works. As we roll through Milton Keynes. It's a 377 in the station there. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Andrew. Good old 377 electric style. Milton Keynes Police Courier Services, yeah. Still flying along at 125. This is good, and we've got another Pendolino. Right, so this is Bletchley, I want to say. Yep, so traction motors that are smoking and on fire is not a thing you want. No, definitely not. I'll have a little bit of flyby here. With a 350 as well. Lovely. Do drivers have a temperature bar in the cab so they know how hot the train is? and when it's too hot they can just cool it down. I'd imagine it probably is the temperature's managed by a computer so that it doesn't overheat and it knows when to kick the fans in. Yeah, 350 on the fast line. There we go, we caught that. We were going a little bit too fast there in 110. Yeah, probably, Samuel. It could have overheated because the fans weren't cooling it adequately, or something internally gone wrong with the motor itself, I guess. Right, we can get back up to 125 now. Not too far from the Great Train Robbery. You'll have to point out where it is, Andrew. Just here. Yeah, there you go. You learn something new every day. Samuel's driving a Class 158 from Darlington to Saltburn. Very nice. 158s are great trains. Del Fox, speaking of great train robberies, there's a story from the Korean War about a group of US Navy engineers stealing a locomotives and a lot of beer. That's very funny. Hello Kenny, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Andrew, your favourite sprinter? I'm guessing the 156 from your name. Glad you're well, Kenny. Really thundering along. It's very fun to drive the Pendolinos. Samuel made the routes with Scenario Planner. Love the loving the sound of the new Scenario Planner upgrade. That was ages ago. Yeah, absolutely, Samuel. Train Sim Mode 4 comes out in its early access release on Thursday this week. So yeah, be interesting to see what it's like. Kenny, East Coast Main Line is currently the closest railway line to you. Nice. So I guess you're interested in the East Coast Main Line coming for Train Sim Mode 4. 156 does both the local and express work ends. Yeah, absolutely. Do you ever think that Dovetail will eventually make every route? Probably not. There's too many routes in the world for a start, but I think they will certainly replicate a lot of the ones that are currently in Train Simulator. They know what sells well from Train Simulator. Kenny, no, you meant the West Coast Main. Ah, no worries. We're under 30 miles from London now. And we get to see our first Voyager on the on our way. Let's brake for the 115. Do you think they'll eventually make every route in the UK? Yeah, maybe one day, but it'll take years and years and years. Think how long Train Simulator Classic's been around. There's probably parts of the UK that still haven't been made. Del Fox, would be interesting if there was a way to make your own custom routes and trains. Well, with Train Sim Mode 4, there will be. There's a PC editor coming, so you'll be able to use the toys and tools that developers use to create these routes. 5-car Voyager in rush hour must be, yeah, agreed. That would not be fun. Yeah, there's always a lot of good local routes that people would like to see in the game. As more third-party people come on board, hopefully we'll start to see more routes in the UK. looks like we're going to be a little bit early into Euston as well. We're expected to arrive at 8:38, so 15 minutes from now. Wonder if we will get held up anywhere outside London, perhaps. Have you seen any flirts recently? Yeah, I've seen pictures and videos of them, but not in real life. Del Fox, you say someone, hopefully someone recates the Kenosha Pass on the Colorado and Southern Narrow Gauge Railway, so you can send a train down a mountain at 50 miles an hour. That sounds terrifying. There's another 377. I got it, don't worry Andrew, I got it, the flirts. Yep. Yeah, I got the train. Lewis, the London to Brighton line would like to see more stops, as you can. Let's just slow this down. There we go. Save that. The London to Brighton line would like to see more stops. You can literally drive from Brighton to London, no stops, and the same and back, but then you can do all the stops. It's a London commute service. Yeah. I'm sure there are stopping services with the 377. Stop flirting. Oh, yeah. Nice, Andrew. About to go through Watford Junction. There's Watford Junction. Start to see the overground as well. You'd like them to make a Hull to York route? Yeah, that would be fun. See the Tornado aviation fan? Get back up to 125 now. I'm not too sure, Del Fox. I'd have to check, unless anyone knows in the chat. There you go, thanks, Samuel. They technically have every train in the UK on there. There you go. There's the overground. We're just 10 miles now from London Euston. It's we're going to be there in no time at all. And then we'll jump into the Voyager next. As we overtake this 350. Lewis, when you set the DSD and Vigilance pedal and the AWS, it works sometimes but not all the time. Is that something they will sort for Train Sim World 4? They should. I'm not aware of any issues with DSD and Vigilance not working when they're supposed to. Yeah, I wasn't aware. Every time I've used it, it works no problem for me. Andrew, have you ever seen 39119? No. What is that one in a special livery or something? Definitely feels like we're getting into the heart of London now. Okay, looks like we're going to start slowing for our approach to Houston now. You can see we'll have an upcoming 85 and drop to 80. go even further down to 55 now. In sync AWS, very funny. When you were driving the Great Western trains, yeah, both the 166 and the 43 have worked when I've driven it before. You're planning on getting a PC soon, Samuel? That's very cool. I think this scenario said on this it said it was from Wolverhampton as its starting point, and we picked it up at Birmingham New Street. There we go, we're really coming into Euston now. Oh right, Andrew, yeah, it will... there's a lot of 350s parked over there. Camden Road Depot, yeah. Nice. We're going to get double yellow here. This is very much for our approach into the station. It certainly does, yeah. It feels very busy approaching Euston. It's I love that busy feeling. There's a single yellow indicating that we're going into platform 5. And here's the station. Looking nice and busy as well. That is looking very nice and busy. We've got overgrown Pendolinos, 350s, Voyager. Take ourselves down to 15 miles an hour. How early is this train? We are about 4 minutes early, so not too bad. We were due in at 8:43. It's 8:39 now. No, we just got to roll up to the buffers and not run into them. I think we'll be all good. There we go. I think that will do nicely. Does feel a little bit like Victoria, yeah. There we go. It's pretty cool. Two Pendolinos, and can we get a better spot? We'll finish loading our passengers up. Can you do all the way from Euston to Glasgow Central? I think it's possible, but you have to do it in stages. It isn't. I don't think there's a mod out there yet that merges it completely. So I think you have to do. I'm trying to think. It's Euston to Birmingham, Birmingham to. I want to say Preston to then somewhere else. Yeah, it's all in parts. I've completed this scenario. Well done. Thank you. Now what happens? There we go. I'll give him a thumbs up. That was good. I was speeding 12 times. I'll take that. Right, let's do the next one, which is going to be a class 221, a Super Voyager, a service from just outside Rugby to Euston as well. So, but this time it's a Voyager. Wonder always why fast service, they always end up about 5 minutes early. It's weird. I guess hello driver, you're waiting here for a slow service to clear the line ahead. After that you should have a clear run non-stop all the way into Euston. Set up the cab and ready to go. Well, there we go. Oh, that's loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. Right, cab, let's turn those headlights to day. I think we're pretty set actually. Here's the Voyager. We've got a single yellow, so we can actually get going. Not helps if I put it into forwards. Andrew, what do you think of the ScotRail 385? Do you know what? I really like driving that. I drove it the other day on a stream, and it was very enjoyable. The sounds are very much taken from Rivet's attempt at in Train Sim World, so yeah, don't be surprised by that. There it goes. Oh, 66. Nice, Samuel. There we go. There's the Voyager. We'll keep it around 36 marks, well, about 35 for now, because we did set off under a single yellow. So we have to assume the next signal could be a red, which it's not. We can see it's now green, so we can put on the power. So we're joining just outside of Rugby. Just give you a view on the map. There's Rugby, and there we are. So we're coming from Holyhead. We're speeding. That's no good. There's a Pendolino. We're an evening service this time. Yeah, some of the Voyagers are going to Grand Central while they try and sort out their 180s, because I think they've got serious issues with them. Where they'll end up permanently, I'm not really sure. Of course, they're being replaced by the 805s and 807s. Once they're delivered. Yeah, Class 80s are very unreliable. Definitely, Samuel. That's why they've brought in the 221s or the Voyagers, just to fill a gap while they try and fix them. Nice that we got a bit of freight there. As we head up to 125. Yeah, the 180s, you'll be going nowhere, definitely. Almost up to 100 as we overtake this 350. There it goes, we fly off into the distance. Do enjoy driving these Voyagers. Yeah, the very unreliable 180s. We do need to be slowing for this upcoming 110. So we'll apply the brakes. There we go, nice. The 180's getting a lot of love as ever. Evening, Sophie. How you doing? go, and get back up to 125 now. No worries, Sophie. Nice that you're here now. We've done a run in the Pendolino from Birmingham to Euston already, and now we're in a Super Voyager heading to Euston once again. 180 is that the Adelante? Yes. Unexpected technical issues. Yeah. We got the tilt action going on with these these Super Voyagers. Obviously, on the cross-country ones, the tilt action's been removed. So, yeah, you'll only see it on the Avanti ones. Keep it at 50% power, I think. Oh, Zuma's reliable. Well, the Hitachi had all that those issues with cracking, didn't they? And a lot of the Great Western Railway fleet had to be removed from service while they were checked. I think generally speaking they're quite reliable. You had an awesome dream last night. What did you dream about, Inge? More reliable than 180. I don't think that's hard. Nice bit of tilt action going on here. You dreamt you were the 801 Azuma train. Nice. There we go, 120 coming up. There it is. We come into, I think this is a bit of a twisty and turny bit here, so hopefully we'll get to see the tilt action in. There we go. Good old bit of tilt in. Oh, that feels a lot more severe in the cab. Absolutely, Andrew. A2-1 having a cracking time. Yeah, hopefully they have been properly simulated, Sophie, if they did a recording session. Fingers crossed. Did you hear the joke about the HST and the IT? No. Do tell. There we go. We can head back up to 125. Not long to wait now, Sophie. We'll get our hands on it on Thursday. Up to 124, nice. HS Amazing Andrew. HST said, "Are you having a cracking time?" And IET said, "Don't get me starting." Amazing. Jokes are always very welcome in here. Our next go via is going to be Milton Keynes. We haven't seen too much traffic since we went through Rugby. Yes, I do like the livery on these Voyagers. Anyone getting the... Sophie says, anyone getting the deluxe or special edition, the Flying Scotsman being fitted with AWS? Yeah, it certainly should do, given it's running on the East Coast Main Line in the modern era. It should be fitted. Andrew, once I dreamt I was the Flying Scotsman overtaking AIT. Amazing. Are we going to see it? Let's head back to where we are. I don't think we're going to see too much other traffic. Oh, we get to finally see Pendolino go past us in a second. But I don't think we've got too much else. Oh no, I always press escape. There's that Pendolino. It's a very chilled run on the West Coast Main Line. Don't think we're going to be hitting any adverse signals at this rate. I thought we were going to be held behind a stopping service, but apparently not. AWS both pinged at the same time. Nice. They work with the National Railway Museum with the Flying Scotsman for the Flying Scotsman. Absolutely. It should mean it's well modelled. Only if it was real, the Flying Scotsman overtaking an IET. Yeah. One thing that baffles you, Scotsman's why it's got huge wheels. Yeah, not sure. Late night traffic is light, certainly is. It's quite nice with the sun going down. We've done early morning, now we're doing a late evening run. I'm sure someone will do an IET versus Flying Scotsman video at some point, no doubt. Sophie did a lot more research after Newark Northgate towards Doncaster. Loads more level crossings and signal boxes. Interesting. It's incredible how long that stretch actually is. Yeah, I guess it's well, the whole route is what, 18 miles, I think. There's another Voyager. I think it's got to be the first service certainly I'll be doing in Trains and World 4. Although it's going to be no fun that on Thursday we won't have any of the layers from the 158 or the 700. So I'm on the fence until it's fully released on the I think it's the 26th. Samuel was saying, as the very dumb conductor said from Polo Express, doesn't matter where you're going, what matters is deciding to get on. Yeah. Also, if you want more speed in diesel mode, use largest configuration, as that will get you more 801. Yeah, of course. Because I think there should be two. Should be able to get 2 5-car units put coupled together. You'll have the 66. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen. They've announced that all the layers that you'll need so that to get all of the freight, which is it's quite a number of things that it's like you need Great Western Express and some others to get like the wagons. There's a Pendolino leaving Milton Keynes as we fly through. Yeah, absolutely, Sophie. There is a 66 with it, but there are also I think there's wagons from other UK routes that are layered in, so you won't have all the freight services immediately. Yeah, you'll be going nowhere on that 180. How bad is the 180? I know it's got awful brakes. I just know it's got an awful reputation. I've never been on one. does this train go any faster? Seems to say we're doing 116, so we're not getting too slowly. This train needs a bomb up to you to make it faster. We can put a bit more power on, get us up to 125. It just feels very, very relaxed run in it. I'm enjoying it. 140 faster in 801. Yeah. Yeah, Azuma could probably reach that speed. Yeah, I reckon so. I'm sure we'll have to find out at one point. Oh, we're speeding. Couple 395 to an Azuma in AC mode. There we go, we're not speeding anymore. I heard a rumour that the Class 68s at TPE might move to ScotRail. Interesting. Yeah, it was quite a severe tilt. I do like the TPE livery, especially the 68s. They look very nice. Right, now we can get back up to 125. There's only one way to find out, Sophie, and you'll certainly be able to do it in the free roam mode. What's on the menu? Well, it certainly isn't going to be soup with that kind of tilting. That'll be everywhere. You'd have a heart attack if it tilted that far in a train. Paces tilted and bounced. Oh dear, Pacer, yep. I'm genuinely really excited to drive that in Train Sim World. That's going to be a lot of fun. And that route just looks incredible. Just Trains are definitely working their magic. Bouncy, 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 the toilet door opens every 5 seconds. Certainly are bouncy. I really hope they've got the bounce properly simulated, because that would be iconic. We're chasing something in front of us. What do we reckon it is? Of course, it's a 350. Of all the sprinters, they picked the pacer. Yeah. There we go, as we overtake that 350 as we tilt around the corner. Sprinter is a minor king, pacer is god. Have I ever driven a real train? No, unfortunately not. I think a Class 37 would be very fun to drive, and just get to be able to thrash a 37 would be awesome. Sophie's driven a 158 and a pacer. Check you out. That's very cool. Oh, we've got a bit of freight that we're going to be able to take here. There's a 350 on the back of a freight train. Although Boo is going into the tunnel. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, there it is. There's the 66. Rumble of that 66. There we go. Uh, 66 classic garden shed, absolutely Sophie, yeah. I want a bit more freight action. We're being spoiled now. Definitely feels like the sun's going down. You can feel it getting a little bit darker. Get back up to 125. There's a 377 in the station here. There we are. Let's go to Blackfriars. Chain paths, yeah, that will be very interesting. I think that will open up a lot of opportunities, and also the use of portals as well, so you can take trains off the route. But interestingly, I don't think there's been an increase to the number of services that you can have in a scenario, so I guess it helps in a way, but not perfect. Complete your journey from Darlington to Saltburn. Took 58 minutes. Nice. And that was in the 158, wasn't it, Simon? Sophie just bouncing back and forth between Doncaster and Peterborough. With trains in every level crossing. Paces everywhere on the East Coast Main Line, so yeah, that would be carnage. Not far from Watford Junction now. 3.5 miles. We do need to be slow for this 110. So, double the brakes. There we go. There's 100, under 110. Wonder if they'll ever allow you to spawn at a certain station and not be required to. You can already do that, Del Fox, in Train Sim World. You can spawn yourself at any station and ride on a train as a passenger. In a custom scenario. Yeah, you're right, you probably can't do that. I mean, you can only do it in, yeah, timetable mode. I think the real carnage to be caused is free roam in timetable mode. Bounce, bounce, and more bounce, absolutely. Back to roll through Watford Junction. That's a big bit of tilt again. Time to emergency a train's air brakes on the middle of HS1. I'm sure that's going to be interesting, yeah. We can get back up to 125 now. So 15 miles to Euston, and I think we're going to be probably nice and early as well into the station. We've got all the bouncers chat going on at the moment. There goes a 350. Overground train to our right. Nice. Keep the power on. Definitely feels like it's getting busier as we approach London. What day's next stream? The next stream will be Wednesday, where we're going to do, I think, probably a farewell Train Sim World 3 stream. Before it officially gets replaced by Train Sim World 4 on the Thursday. Yeah, it certainly is, Sophie. I may bring the Wednesday stream forward to Tuesday, just not to clash with the East Coast Mainline preview, because I want to watch that more than anything. And I'm sure you'd all want to watch it as well. Also hope digitally bundled SDA on the 801. Yeah, I'm not sure. Fingers crossed they have. Working programmable. Yeah, the whole programmable destination seems to be somewhat no longer a thing. It's always just done on what's in the timetable. It will, Samuel, but you can then choose to turn it off if you want. There's a lot of bit of freight there. Nice. Yeah, you got to remember though, the ScotRail Express was made by Rivet rather than Dovetail Games, so it may not be, may not come across. And that's all, I guess, kind of It's all done on the basis of having a working train management system. Yeah, drivers would certainly be the ones setting it, Sophie, agreed. Oh my good God. What happened there? We need to be slowing for this 85. They should now be able to get TPE licenses given it's government operated. Definitely on our approach to Euston now. There we go, lots of 350 action going on. I personally prefer current day routes, Samuel. But then I do like the BR Blue era stuff as well. Bakerloo line. Bakerloo line, I quite enjoy the Bakerloo. It got so much better with when they released that updated timetable. It was boring before. The challenge of this now is the Bakerloo is keeping to the timetable. And out we pop. We'll be going into Euston, platform 16. There's the 350s stabled. Very nice. Got a Pendolino coming out of Euston. Yep, we're winning at the moment. Although I feel like he's catching. No! I acknowledged that. Why did it put me into emergency? Why? Wonderful. No, we're not in Fords, are we? There we go. $350's definitely winning now. I don't even know why that tripped the emergency then. Oh, I'm bringing it back. I'm coming back stronger as we break for the 25, which we make. Hear the engines rush. Right, let's see if we can. That's a bit of a thrash. I thought I did catch the AWS warning. Maybe not. We definitely don't want to stop that. Ah, Josh, there you go. Josh is in the know. Thanks for... If AWS has been going off and I was out in the external camera, wouldn't have heard it. We roll down to the end of the platform. We'll stop it about here. Very busy Euston station by the looks of it. Got a couple of Pendolinos, 350s, 378s, our Voyager, another Voyager. Gosh, Voyager engines don't sound the most unique, do they? No. Luxury of trains on board, yeah, absolutely. Right, we'll should finish loading our passenger or unloading our passengers. As we look across the very busy Euston. Right, I think that's the perfect way to wrap up the stream. Samuel, I won't be doing any more. Those are the two runs for the evening. Hopefully you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It's been really, really fun doing the West Coast Main Line. And there we go, scenario complete. So hopefully you've all enjoyed this. If you have, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing if you're not already done so. And I will see you... probably Tuesday or Wednesday. I will let you know in a community post. So you know, I just don't want to clash with the East Coast Main Line preview. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.